All right, folks, we're going to start this episode with preface. Not sure how you pronounce it exactly. I know I said I wouldn't do shows on Sundays. I had to do this one. And yes, I know that this is an art show, but it's a show that I cannot do without God. And some of these episodes, they're just going to be things that I feel like I've got to say from my heart, and so I'm going to put them out there. And if you can't stand these episodes, either don't watch them, or if you have to, you can unsubscribe. Feelings are not hurt. Welcome to episode 29, A Creator on the Creator. All right, it's very important to understand which of these is capitalized. Little side note, I hate spelling. That's why I like doing video blogs, because I'm really bad at it. And you can't tell how bad I am at spelling when I'm just talking to you. Anyway, even though I'm bad at spelling, I understand that A Creator is a little c and the Creator is capital C. Also, note, yes, I do have a script over here. This episode was important enough to me that I sat down and actually wrote it up first. So there'll be little times where I have to look away. Remember episode 20, the one entitled Why, where I told you that I was an atheist? Well, when I was an atheist, I loved to argue with Christians. I loved to argue with Bible thumpers, and I would get in there and, we'd get into these debates, and then I would get to my go-to move and say, if God's so great, can he make a rock that he cannot lift? And I thought I was really clever by coming up with that. Well, spoiler alert, the answer is yes. And that rock is called free will. And he gave every one of us that rock. So we all carry around in us this free will, this rock that we're built on. And as if anybody's, a good Christian and so forth, knows you gotta have a strong foundation to build a home on, to build your faith on. And that rock of free will is fantastic because we have to come to God willingly. So how does this relate to the creators, little c, out there? Like God, we can create amazing things. We can make stories and paintings and books and all kinds of wonderful things. Yeah, Stephen, you even mentioned that in the end of the thing. If you were free of your pressure, could you write the book that you've been wanting to do? This whole video series was about me wanting to make a book. It tied together so well. You had to be there. I can do these amazing things. All of us creators can do these amazing things. But no matter what we create, no matter how great it is, it's never going to have that rock. It is never going to have free will. Now, I'm in no way qualified to be a pastor. Anybody that's ever heard me try to pray or do anything knows that my gifts are not in speaking. So it's odd that I'm doing these video things. But if, like I said, if you've ever had the pleasure of listening to me pray for a meal, I don't know what happens, and it's public humiliation for me every time I pray for a meal, because I start off good. I've got it at the beginning. Everybody bow your head and grab hands, and we all get down in there, and I start off, Dear Lord, and the room hushes and I can hear everybody, and it's at that moment that I know they're waiting for something profound. And I don't know what happens. It's Dear Lord, 7 times 7 is 49. You got 28 gigabytes. If you do 2 of those, you got 56. I don't know. I start throwing numbers in there, and it goes, and I'm pretty sure I've even heard the Lord speak to me one time in the middle of one of my prayers, because the little kids are looking up and they got that look on their face like, huh? What is he even talking about at this point? And the Lord was, just stop, Frank. I got it. You're praising me. Good enough. Go draw me a picture. That was the talent I gave you. And you can see right here as I'm trying to explain this, how it comes out. Anyway, this whole thing I wrote down on my little note card during church today. Sorry, Stephen. I talk to like we're best friends. You haven't got to meet me yet. Sorry. But yeah, I wrote this all out during church today. And it came to me. I didn't plan to write this during church, but the thoughts came to me, and I had to get them down really quick. And as we got to the end of this, they asked us to do something they don't normally ask for, and that was to kind of step out of your comfort zone and invite people as we get ready to start our new service hours. I really don't have anything to do with it. You're lucky. Bars and Battles, August 5th and 6th, find a way out to Elevation Church and get to witness it for yourself. And hopefully my whole thing on your free will being your rock makes sense to somebody. If it doesn't, if you can make more sense out of it, go below, put in a little tag to me and say, hey, this makes it work better. I think that's it for this time. I will talk to you folks later. Thank you. Thank you for this Sunday, and this is to be continued.